Assalamu alaikum class. Let's start our work with the name of Allah. Auzubillahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bil khair. Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma, Rabbi zidni ilma. Sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 8, and the name of the chapter is linear graph and their applications. In this chapter today we will study exercise 8.1, question number 1 and 2. Before going towards the questions, let's see what we will study in this chapter. In this chapter we will study about the Cartesian plane and linear graph. What are Cartesian plane and what are linear graph? Actually, the Cartesian plane consists of an ordered pair of a real number. And what is ordered pair? A ordered pair of a real number x and y is a pair of x, y in which elements are written in the specific form. There is a format of writing the ordered pair in which you have to write the ordered pairs. What are ordered pairs? Here x and y are the ordered pairs, where in x and y first element is x and second element is y. You have to memorize this sequence that on first place always there will be the value of x and on the second place there will be the value of y. Then 2, 3 and 3, 2 are two different ordered pairs. How they are different ordered pairs? You can see in the first pair 2, 3, the first value is 2, it means the value of x is 2, and the second value is 3, it means the value of y is 3. But in the second pair 3, 2, the value of x is 3 because it is on first place and the value of y is 2 because it is on second place. So if you can compare these two pairs, this will tell you that these are two different ordered pairs. xy equals to mn only means that there is a condition that xy is equal to mn when x is equal to m and y is equal to n. Next, how you can recognize the ordered pair. For recognition of ordered pair, you must know the sequence and how to write the ordered pair. Here, like there is an example that the seat of the student A is 5th place in the third row, so it corresponds to the ordered pair 3, 5, where 3 shows the number of row that is on x-axis. X-axis means that is a horizontal line, and 5 show its seats on y-axis. It means y value is 5, so that will be in the vertical form. Next is, what is Cartesian plane? Cartesian plane is established on 1-1 correspondence between the set of ordered pairs, and the way of writing the Cartesian plane is, in the builder notation we can represent it like r cross r. R cross r is actually showing the 1-1 correspondence between the real numbers, equals to ordered pair xy such that xy belongs to real number, means the value of x and the value of y both belongs to the real numbers. In a plane, two mutually perpendicular straight lines are drawn. These lines are called the coordinate axes. Like I told you in the previous slide that the numbers are shown on x-axis and y-axis, so these two x-axis and y-axis are mutually drawn, and these are the perpendicular lines that are also known as coordinate axes. And the point O where two lines meet each other is called an origin. Let's have a look that how we can draw these two mutually perpendicular lines and where we can place the origin. So here this is a horizontal line and this is a vertical line. This horizontal line, left side is showing negative x-axis and the right side is showing positive x-axis. Same is the case, the upward vertical line shows the positive y-axis and the lower one shows negative y-axis. So these are actually the mutually perpendicular lines. One is showing x-axis and the other one is showing y-axis. And they said that where these 2 points meet with each other, that is called your origin. So here you can see this is the meeting point where x and y lines are meeting with each other. So this is called origin. After this, you can see that there are 4 sections. One is on the right, then left, then on the lower parts there are 2 sections. So what are these sections called? These sections are actually called the quadrants. And how we can recognize the numbers that in which quadrant they are lying? First of all, we will see that how we can memorize these quadrants. The first one quadrant, this is known as first quadrant, and the property of first quadrant is that both x and y values are positive in this quadrant, like 2 3 4 5 6 7. If both of the numbers are having positive values, it means they are lying in first quadrant. Then there comes second quadrant. In second quadrant, you can see that there is a negative x-axis line and the positive y-axis line. So it means a quadrant in which the value of x is negative and the value of y is positive. That is your second quadrant, like -3 2. Here the value of x is negative and the value of y is positive, so it is lying in second quadrant. Then there comes third quadrant. What is third quadrant? Third quadrant is a quadrant in which both x and y are having negative value. If both x and y are having negative value, then it means they are lying in third quadrant, like -4, -5, -2, -3, where both values are negative. Last one is the fourth quadrant, a quadrant in which the value of x is positive and the value of y is negative. You can see that the direction of x is towards the positive axis and the y is towards negative axis. That's why it's lying between positive x and negative y, and this is your fourth quadrant, like 4 -5. 4 is the value of x and -5 is the value of y. So this is how you can memorize that where the quadrants are lying and how you can differentiate whether the ordered pair is in first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, or fourth quadrant. Coming towards the question number 1. Question number 1 is determine the quadrant of the coordinate plane in which the following point lies. Depending on that previous slide, we have to differentiate that in which quadrant these ordered pairs are lying. The first number is P. P is a point and the ordered pair is -4 and 3. So here x is having a negative value and y is having a positive value. So draw the quadrants. Then you have to check in which quadrant it is lying. Negative x value and the positive y value. So it is lying in second quadrant. So you will write it lies in second quadrant. Second is Q. -5 and -2, both values are negative. The quadrant in which both values are negative, you have to write that one quadrant, and that is your third quadrant, because in third quadrant both the values of x and y are negative, so we will write it lies in third quadrant. Then the third point is 2 2. So here both numbers are positive and they are lying in the first quadrant, because in the first quadrant both the points x and y are positive. Then the last one is S, 2 and -6. Here the first value x is equal to 2 and that is positive, and the second value -6, like y is a negative number, so it is lying in fourth quadrant. So we will write it lies in fourth quadrant. So these questions are actually the part of your MCQs. Any ordered pair can be given to you and you have to tell whether it is lying in first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, or fourth quadrant.